I obviously had a really tough time, and AirAsia had a tough time when we lost an aircraft in Indonesia, and
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people lost their life. That was very hard for me, but my belief is that a leader needs to be there. A leader needs to be open, transparent, and honest. And this is what I've tried to do in this COVID period. A lot of people want to kill me because they haven't got their refund. But I've tried to be open and honest and tell everyone the problems, and promise that we'll pay back. I haven't hidden, and I have to do that to my own staff, or I've had to let go, etc. And then the second lesson, which is important for a lot of young people here, is you really discover who your friends are in business. People who made a lot of money from you suddenly forget 19 years of amazing business we gave them and start treating you like something else. So I won't forget that. I will not forget that. And I keep telling my staff, don't let me forget that this bank was an asshole to us, or that this company treated us badly. And I'm never going to forget the people who were super nice to us, that helped us survive. So it's a good lesson. Know who your friends are. There's an English word called fair weather friends. They are friends when times are good, and they forget you as soon as you're not in, you don't help them, etc. That's the biggest lesson for me. I kind of knew it, but I really felt it this time. So if you think that you can create a business and create a market and do something good for people and make some money at it, go do it. But open your eyes. I can never say don't do it, because I did it. I came from the music business to set up an airline, right? So what right did I have to own an airline? So I can't tell anyone don't do it. But it's tough business. It's tough business. It's a lot easier being Anthony Tan at Grab than it is being Tony Fernandes at AirAsia. But hey, I made a lot of people happy. I've created a lot of jobs. People who never thought they could fly. And that is worth more to me. That we have taken people to places they never thought they could fly. We have made a dispatch boy a pilot. We have made cabin crew CEOs. That's amazing. That's the best thing about being an entrepreneur. Most people think being an entrepreneur is about being rich. Money is secondary to me. What's important to me is making a difference. And whatever happens to AirAsia, no one, or what happens to me, no one can say that we didn't change travel in Malaysia. We changed it forever, right? And that is worth more to me than money. No one can ever say that we ran a company that didn't care whether you were male or female, old or young, Chinese, Indian or Malay, or other. We didn't care. We just went out there and built the best airline with the best people. And no one can say that you had to be rich to be a pilot. We have a dispatch boy who's a pilot. We have a call center agent who's a pilot. So those are things that are worth more to me than money. So if you think you can do that, find an animal and then name your airline after that animal. There's quite a few there. Elephant, donkey, whatever. And go change the world. I've had a great 19 years, ups and downs. I wouldn't have changed it for anything. Look, I had a great time in the music business. I loved it. But I moved on. I left. And while music is still a huge part of my life, I have three platinum records there. Most people haven't even seen a record anymore. No vinyls coming back. I live my new life running an airline, and this is my third life running a digital company. So, my advice, if you think you can do it better and you think you can make a difference and you can make money, go do it. But please find another name. Don't name your airline after an animal. Enough. Okay?
So running such a big company requires a lot of focus and energy. So how do you balance your work, family, and life, Tony?
I didn't at the beginning. I didn't. So I think if I could do it again, I would have spent more time with my children. And my first marriage was a disaster. So, easy to say now, but you need to be, as you're becoming an entrepreneur, balance your time. And now I do. Now I'm much better. But, I'm 57 now. I've wasted a lot of years in that. So it's not easy though. It's easy to go balance your life. Make sure you don't pick up your phone. Make sure you don't have any meetings on the weekend. Focus on your kids. Someone loses out. And if you want to be an entrepreneur, your family will lose out for sure. But I can say try and manage it. But life it's impossible to balance your life. If you want to have a great family life, then don't be an entrepreneur, right? Come home, be a civil servant, come home every day at 9 to 4. And, actually for civil servants, sometimes it can be really bad as well. So it's hard to balance. And I don't think there's anyone that can give you great advice. But the best advice is be conscious of it and make sure that you can try and balance your life. Dreams to success is a great tagline.